What's going on, guys? I'm going to do another video. In this one, I'm going to be showing you how to make a fancy suburban house. Why I called it fancy, I don't know, because it's literally basically one block. But we're going to ignore that, and also I hit 120 subscribers for the second time. Wow, that's fun. And let's try and leave it at 2 times, because I don't want to have to deal with that again. I hate that. Having to hit, like, a number twice. It happens a lot to me. It's sad, but I understand it. I don't make much. Well, I have a lot of different things, but they get repetitive after a while. And I don't know what else to do. But enough rambling about, dry content. This modern house. Why did I just say modern house? This is a suburban house. This suburban house, gives me very much nostalgia to one. It was my favorite. It was my favorite modern. Why do I keep saying modern? My favorite suburban house that I've ever made. It was one of the first ones that I made. It wasn't the first one, but it was early on. It had a quartz stripe like that going around the entire build, and the windows were really nice. It's, I don't know how old it is, but I think it's kind of similar to this one, except the design is sort of flipped, and I don't think it has a garage. But I'm gonna give you the end around. This is, yeah, it's kind of weird from this side. Now, I ran into some issues, and I feel like a lot of people... Okay, you know what? First of all, I'm a little bit hypocritical for putting a window in the attic, 'cause I've always said nobody wants to see into your attic. But this time, you might want to add some up there. You can get rid of the window if you want, but I personally like it better with the window. This up here, this roof is a little too tall, so I kind of had to figure out what to do with that, and, yeah. A lot of people, I feel like, don't realize how much work goes into this house. Like, it's definitely an interesting one, because there's so many things that, like, you have to make sure, like, you can go one way or the other, like roof designs, and you have to pick the right one or else it looks bad. Materials you're needing for this are birch planks, white stained glass panes. By the way, you do need more than 9. Pillar quartz block, trip wire hook, stone bricks, stone brick stairs, birch doors, birch fence, and what shall we say? Block of quartz, I guess. Sure. Is there any fun left in front of your 23 by 28 grid? Sorry, I didn't say that, but cough cough if you made it. I didn't say it, so the space is 23 by 20. I might have said it. I don't know. I don't know if I get it. So is there any fun left in corner of it? You're gonna go backwards saying to the right by 1 and place a birch plank. Bring it backwards by 1. Right by 5 with sideways pillar quartz blocks. Then 1 birch plank. Forwards with a birch plank. Backwards with 5 birch planks. Right with 6 birch planks. Then whatever your inside floor material is, you're going to replace that block. Then 2 birch planks. Then move forwards with 4 birch planks. So this back row of birch and whatever this material is for you, it's stone brick for me just because that's easy for me. You're going to place 3 rows of stone bricks in front of it. The right 3 blocks, you're going to place an additional row of stone bricks in front, and the other 5 are going to be stone bricks. Just like that. On top of these edge stone bricks here, you're going to place 5 birch fence. And bring the far right one up by 2, and the, kind of the middle one, yeah, it's the middle one up by 2. Just like that. If you want to bring the left one up by 2 as well, you can. I just didn't. And, we're going to be bouncing around a lot, so sorry. The floor material that you put here, you're going to place a birch door on top of. You're going to replace an additional row of birch on top of every single birch plank, and also bring up the sideways pillar quartz blocks by an additional row. That's not right. Hello, Jane Mitchell. Thanks for that. You're welcome. What shall we do now? Come to this back. It's kind of a back left corner. It's hard to explain, but if you're like at the garage, the right side of the garage, just go backwards, and you're gonna place going right 3. Is it 2 or is it 3? I want to say it's 3. Yeah, gotta trust your gut. Come on. You're gonna go right with 3 birch planks, 2 white stained glass panes, 2 birch planks, skip over the door, 2 birch planks, and then forwards with 4. Copy that row one more time. And then place an additional row of birch on top of all of this. You're gonna place a little block of quartz on top of that. I didn't actually place it there on the original one. Hello, Savage Ninja God. I didn't on the original because I decided to add the quartz later because I thought that it needed something to split it. So yeah. This is cool. Thank you. You're gonna want to place on top of these birch plank rows, you're gonna place 2 additional rows of birch. Hello, Sniper God Gaming. You're gonna place an additional row of sideways pillar quartz block, and then these 2 birch planks are gonna want to connect together. Place a tripwire hook in the bottom center block. Those are 7 comments, but it only... Am I on live chat or top chat? I'm on live chat. Oh yeah, that makes sense. You're gonna bring these 2 rows of birch planks backwards by an additional 23. We don't have the proper materials to continue on Let's Build today. I don't know when it's gonna be, but it's gonna be like a week or 2, because I need to go through, I have a lot of things that I actually do. It's just kind of how everything works out, because I don't tend to double upload things. Well, I might do a double upload today on something else, which I don't want to make it a full-on series, but I want to do it. So you're gonna take the bottom 2 rows of birch planks and bring them right by 5. May I play? This is my single player world, and I still don't have PlayStation Plus. I still need to get that. You're gonna take this block here, yeah, this one, and you're gonna bring it right with 1 birch plank, 2 white stained glass panes, and 2 birch planks. Copy that row one more time, and then place a row of birch on top of it. Then place a row block of quartz on top of that. Why is it... It depends what you're asking about. Why do I not have PlayStation Plus, or why is this a single player world? Will you just teach me how to build? It's kind of... I do have a video, actually, on tips and tricks. I made it very recently. It's that weird thing over there, yeah. You can get rid of a lot of your materials, also known as birch fence, birch door, stone brick stairs, stone bricks, tripwire hook, and pillar quartz block, and get out. Quartz stairs. I would now move your block of quartz next to your quartz stairs, just because it's easy. Then quartz slabs. Dark oak stairs, dark oak planks, and dark oak slabs. I don't know if that's it. I want to say it is, but we'll see. And you're gonna want to place 2 quartz stairs on top of each birch fence, so 1 on each. And you're gonna connect them together and bring the row right 3 and left by 2. Place a row of dark oak planks behind that. And then a row of upside down dark oak stairs behind that. Then place a row of dark oak stairs on top of that and a row of dark oak planks behind that. You're gonna just kind of fill in this gap here. Take this quartz stair and bring it forwards by 3. Then you're gonna place a row of quartz stairs up diagonally from this row of birch planks. I don't know why. Now you're gonna want to place an upside down quartz stair on either end with a quartz stair on top, on all of them actually, all 3 corners, because yeah, that's what we're doing right now for some reason. Connect these 2 together with quartz stairs. And then you're going to want to continue that pattern on either side. You're just going to end up bringing this one up continually until you do end up hitting a 1 block point. So you should have this, and you're going to place an upside down quartz stair facing forward with a quartz slab on top. And then continue your roof filling in. Now you can actually do this side, however, see where this quartz block is here? This, you're gonna do this, only this block actually, I believe. Let me check that. So there's only 1 going down? No, it's actually 2 going down. So we're also do this next one. You build so good, thank you. I do try. And it's also good that I remember these things for the build. And then you're gonna obviously have your upside down quartz stairs under everything. Come to the front and you're gonna wanna fill in the bottom row with birch planks. And then going left to right or right to left, does not matter, place 1 birch plank. 3 white stained glass panes and a birch plank. How? Magic. You're a professional. Thank you. And then you're gonna just fill in the rest of this with birch planks. And do a similar thing at the back, except you should probably work from the top down. And then you can also kind of finish this over here, so just bring this down by 2 more. And then below this is just gonna end up being birch. Down to the ground. And I'm gonna say you can bring this block of quartz backwards until you are just behind this 1 quartz stair. And then you're gonna want to kind of connect this dark oak stair backwards to this one and place a dark oak plank here. Place a row of birch on top of your row of block of quartz. And then start at this front right corner and go left and place 2 birch planks, 2 white stained glass panes, 2 birch planks, move backwards with 4 birch planks, left by 2, left with a white stained glass pane, a birch plank, a white stained glass pane, a birch plank, a white stained glass pane, and then 2 birch planks, and the rest of those is going to be birch. Copy that row 1 more time. And then place a row of birch on top of it. Sorry if I'm going fast. Come to the right side. And you're going to want to bring this entire row of birch and quartz backwards by 23. Got a lot of building ideas from you. I also get tips. Thank you. Yeah, that's kind of also a big thing with tutorials. You don't necessarily have to follow them, just if you watch them, you kind of get some, like, inspiration. which is kind of why I started tutorials, because I had inspiration to do them from other people doing tutorials, and then I decided, well, maybe I should make some tutorials, and I made one, and I was like, well, let's keep going. My first ever one was a suburban house, and it was, you can't see it, but it was like somewhere over that way. Or was it McDonald's? I feel like McDonald's came first. I don't remember. You're gonna want to bring the, this row of birch here. I know we're coming back to this garage area. You're gonna bring it left by, what is it, like 8 rows? No, it's 9 rows. So I just place a row of 9. And also bring the blocks of quartz left by 9, except nothing else. Is it 9 or is it 8 for this? No, it's 8 for the quartz. You're gonna place an additional row of quartz on top, or birch on top of the quartz, sorry. And then going from the side with the 3 birch planks, you're gonna place 1 birch plank, 1 white stained glass pane, 1 birch plank, 1 white stained glass pane, 1 birch plank, 1 white stained glass pane, and 2 birch planks. Copy that row 1 more time. We're almost done. Because I've been going fast though, because I'm today. I'm always aren't I? You're gonna place a row of birch on top of that. It's pressure. No, obviously it's not. I've had more pressure. You're gonna want to take the bottom row of this and bring it right from my perspective by 5. Place another row of birch, and then going left to right, place 1 birch plank, 2 white stained glass pane, and 2 birch planks. Is this fun for you? It kind of is. It's like, when I'm building it normally it's like for me, but when I make the tutorial it's a little bit more fun. I killed someone today. What? I don't know if that's a good thing. You're gonna want to copy that row 1 more time. And then place a row of birch. And then a row of quartz. And then a row of birch. And then going from this side to the other side, place 1 birch plank, 2 white stained glass panes, and 2 birch planks. Copy that row 1 more time. Hello, mate. Hello, play Nagisa play. I probably said it different last video too, but sorry. Play GTA 5. Not necessarily a thing that I'm interested in. Okay, good. Okay, yeah. Place a row of birch on top of that. If I didn't say that already, I don't know. There's a lot going on today. On the right side, you're going to place a row of quartz stairs that is up diagonally by 1. It's kind of like what we did for the, for the garage area, except it's different. That made sense. No, GTA 5 sucks. Okay. I don't have an opinion on it. Lol. And then you're going to place from at the front and back an upside down quartz stair, and then a quartz stair on top, an upside down quartz stair on top, upside down quartz stair on top. Do that on both sides. And exactly the amount of times I said it too. Another way you can tell is that you should be above the side of the window closest to you. And you're going to do the same thing going down. Can you friend me? Me. And then bring the quartz stairs inwards until they're kind of like with the birch a little bit, sort of. I won't grief. I still don't have, well, I don't have an Xbox or Microsoft account. You're the person that was asked about that last tutorial, weren't you? If I remember correctly. Because I don't have a, well, I don't know how it would work. I don't know, life's confusing. You're going to want to fill in the gap at the front and back in with birch. Oh, I missed an upside down stair. Or I destroyed it, I don't know. Probably the second one. Oh yeah, I did. Fill in the center with dark oak stairs. I almost said planks, that would not have been good. Now the roof design for the other part is a little bit weird. Oh, dang. Because I had to do some weird thing. You don't connect these two court stairs, by the way. You don't need to. Or you shouldn't. You don't even need to connect all of them, because we're going to be destroying some, but that's okay. Bring either court stair left by 9, or until it overhangs the side by 1. You're gonna bring each one inwards with a block of quartz, an upside down quartz stair, up with a block of quartz, in with a, or pardon me, up with a quartz stair, backwards with a block of quartz, an upside down quartz stair, up with a quartz stair, backwards with a block of quartz, backwards with an upside down quartz stair. You can do that on both sides until you should have a 1 block gap in the center. And then once you have there are 2 things you can do with that. Oh, Kosovo, Serbia, is that, saying something in a different language? So you should have a 1 block gap like this, and you're gonna place an upside down quartz stair facing outwards with a quartz slab on top. Now you're gonna bring all of this towards the right and connect it to the other roof with a dark oak variety, question mark. Yes, I kind of agree. I'm guessing it's a different language. Do the inspection face. Now, once you hit, the top section here, you don't even need the quartz slab. You can just do a block of quartz in the middle instead. Oh. Kosovo is Serbia. Oh, okay. So here you have the dark oak planks, and then bring the dark oak stairs until they sit on top of... Actually, until they're... I think it's 1 away. Yeah. Until they're 1 away from this left row here, and then you're gonna replace that's quartz variety. So it's kind of hard to explain, but you should be able to see what that looks like. And then, obviously for this, you're gonna replace your quartz slab, and then place your upside down quartz stair under it. Now you can also place a block of quartz here, because there's technically supposed to be a dark oak plank there, but I didn't, because I'm dumb. I just think it looks weird if you do, but that's just me. Still, well, kinda, it's disputed. Oof. There's a lovely discussion going on. And then once you fill in your roof, you have 1 step left, and that is fill in this gap and obviously make sure you have no other gaps. Because this attic you don't want people seeing in. Maybe the other one, because you could add like a bedroom in there, or you could just completely get rid of the window so you have nobody seeing into any of your attics. That's, you know, also a choice. So I want to explain something for the interior. How old are you? Who are you talking to? Because there's a lot going on right now. Because I don't say my age, well, I do say my age, but I don't like to say it directly. So, for the interior, yeah, same thing I was wondering. So basically, like, the floor, it would be this tall, excuse my voice crack, from, like, this row to the right, and then maybe you have, like, stairs here, and then this is gonna be 1 lower. And then the second floor would be on this row of quartz. Just like that. No him, I'm 12. Okay, cool. So this, and then for this, you would probably do your ceiling level, like, here and have it share with the floor and just have lanterns on the underside. But again, it's personal preference. And once you have done that, ladies and gentlemen, that is your suburban house complete. I do really like this. Come to look at it from this view. Thank you guys for watching this video. I hope you guys did enjoy this video as I save this into the playlist as usual. Here's the 3rd one. There it is. Have a fantastic rest of your day or night, and I will see you on the next one. Hang on, there's a comment. Oh my god, I did not realize we had over 50. Bye. Goodbye. Peace. A lot of words.